Hey guys, it's Nikitabandita and I'm back today with a requested video tattoo tour. So a few of you guys requested a tattoo tour video, so I'm here to do that. Hopefully everything will go well. It's a little hard to show some areas, so I'm going to do my best. As some of you know, I'm in the middle of moving apartments, so I'm in my empty room. So if it's echoey, that's why. I apologize in advance. So anyways, I don't want to do anything too complicated. I'm not going to go like first to last. I'll try and go in chronological order, but it gets really blurry after a while. And I'll try, for the ones I do know the tattoo artist names, of course, I will put their Instagram and information in the description and say their name, of course. And for those I don't know, I really apologize. So anyways, the very first tattoo I got was a really emo star on my back. It is, as you will see, just a total outline of a star. Super emo chick status. Didn't care. I thought it was really cool at the time. I just turned 18 and that's what I wanted. I don't remember who tattooed it. It was at my hometown, Gainesville, Florida. I'm pretty sure the tattoo studio was named Tattoo something. But anyways, clearly not a very good artist. The outline is permanently raised and scarred, so not the best experience, but I do still love it because it is my very first tattoo. So moving on, the next tattoos I got, I can't really show you, but I will tell you that they are down here in this area. And one is like a cladda with hands holding a heart, and the other is a heart with a key through it. If there was any way to show you it without exposing my genitals, I would, but there's not. So you're just gonna have to rely on that description. So again, tattooed in Gainesville. I don't remember the name of the artist. Not very good. I'm going to go get those touched up, hopefully the end of this year sometime. Okay, so next tattoo I got once I moved to Tampa. It is still not finished, and the reason being is that it is on my ribs. I didn't know what I was getting into, and the pain is as bad as they say, is totally excruciating, and I'm being a total wimp about going back and getting it touched up because it needs a lot of work. I tapped out. It was just like, I'm done, and I ran away. The tattoo artist was not very good. I think he was an apprentice, and I did that because it was cheap. So learn your lesson there. Tattoos, you get what you pay for. If you pay for something really cheap, you're gonna get something really crappy. So I will show you it now. So this is it. As you can see, it is not finished. The red is very blotchy. It's very dark and didn't stand the test of time very well, but it is an anchor with a heart and a banner that says "N'oubliez jamais," which is French for never forget. It's got a little traditional flower, and I need to finish it sometime soon. But I am being wuss. I would say pain level for this one was definitely a 10 out of 10. Maybe I was on my period or something, I don't know, but it hurts so bad and I'm covered that I'm really nervous to go back and get it finished. So anyways, let's see, next one. I honestly don't know after that. I'm pretty sure I think I started my sleeve. My sleeve, the first couple roses up here, like these these four, just the roses, were done by an artist who I do not remember in Chicago. I was I did like a film project when I first moved to Chicago, and they wanted to film me getting tattooed as part of the film project. So they picked the tattoo artist in the studio, and they helped me pick it because there had to be somebody who was okay with me being filmed and acting while I was getting tattooed. And as you may know, or as you may not know, and I know now, a lot of really good tattoo artists don't want to be filmed and don't want to be part of anything that isn't, you know, tattooing related. So that should have been a red flag, but you can see the outline for these first couple ones is kind of splotchy, just the outline. It needs to be redone. But after that, I went to my then boyfriend's friend, who is an amazing tattoo artist. He finished the rest of my sleeve, copied that style, did all of the coloring, shading, everything. He is amazing. His name is Bill Smiles. He no longer lives or tattoos in Chicago. He now lives in, I believe, Asheville, North Carolina. Anyways, he's amazing. I highly recommend him. I will put the link below. You can check out all his stuff. He's awesome. So he did finish my sleeve. He did all of the little flowers, the stars and dots, and as you can see, he did a really amazing job. I'll try and show it all. So he did really, really good work, I think, even up there. So yeah, I think he did an amazing job. I think it took me about, I did it over the course of maybe 2.5 years. I'd get a little done at a time, you know, a flower here, a flower there with just the outline and shading, and then I'd color it in. And then I went back and did the little flowers, and then finally we went back in and did the dots and stars. So probably over about 2.5 years it took me to complete the whole thing, and I love it. And speaking of that, now I remember, the tattoo I got before that was actually my Elliott Smith XO, which is a really hard tattoo to show because anytime I move my wrist, it looks like it's off center, but it is actually in the middle of my wrist, and it is an Elliott Smith XO. Because at the time he was one of my favorite musicians and he died, and I thought it would be a great way to, you know, show tribute to him. I always see a lot of people who have the same tattoo even in the same place, and it makes you get friends really quick, you know, a great starting talking point. Okay, so next we'll just go to the other arm. So when I moved to Chicago, like I said, Bill Smiles did my work. Anytime I wanted to go get work done, he did it. However, he did move to Asheville, North Carolina, and then my boyfriend and I broke up, and so I felt a little awkward going to him since they were such good friends. And he moved, so it made it pretty easy to try and find somebody new. My friends had actually played a not tattoo store opening, it was just they were having some event and they had played there, and they kept telling me how amazing this tattoo studio was. And it happened to be in my own neighborhood, Logan Square, happened to be right next to my favorite bar, Cole's Bar, and I was like, this is too good to be true, this can't be a good studio. And I went and looked at his work, and it was amazing. His name is Zach Brown. Again, link in the description. Tell you how to get to him. The tattoo studio is named Other Side Tattoo. And yeah, he's just amazing. He is just a hard-working, total badass. He can do pretty much any style, I think, except for like portrait realism. He could do it, but it's not his thing. But man, that kid works harder than anyone. He just bangs shit out, and he's amazing. He's very reasonable priced. Like, I love him to death. So my previous band, Summer Girlfriends, we wanted to get a band tattoo, so we went to him. We all decided on diamonds. So this was the first tattoo I got by him. It's just an outline of a diamond. Really simple, but he was such a sweetheart. He really won me over, and he was very professional. So I went back to him again to get a cover-up. I had previously gotten a Friday the 13th tattoo. It was a kind of not matching, but I had gotten it with my ex, and I never really liked it that much. It was a fishbowl, a broken fishbowl with the fish dying, and I was just like, you know what, life's too short, I'm gonna get it covered up. So he did an amazing cover up for me. The fishbowl was in the middle of the cheek of the panther, but as you can see, it is really quite awesome. Traditional panther, and it says rise above. I'm so happy with it. He did an amazing job. So I loved that one so much that I was like, all right, Zach's my man now. I'm just gonna go to Zach anytime I need anything done. So I proceeded to then get a lot of tattoos by Zach after that. So one of the next ones I got, he actually posted on Facebook a drawing that he really liked, that he had just done, that he wanted to tattoo on somebody. This is kind of common for tattoo artists. Sometimes they get tired of doing what people want to be tattooed on them, and they just kind of want to tattoo something that they want to tattoo, that they're interested in at that time. So he had posted a bunch of cute little animals, and I was like, hell yeah, I want one of those. So this was his own design. I had no reason for getting a raccoon at all, but it is a raccoon wearing a bow tie, like tuxedo, with a rose, a traditional rose. And yeah, I think he's so cute. I have no reason for having a raccoon wearing a tuxedo, but he really wanted to tattoo it. I thought it was really beautiful, so I got it. And I got pretty much most of my tattoos don't have any meaning. Rise above, you know, is just a saying that is inspirational, and I think a lot of tattoos just have inspirational sayings because they're pretty great, and who wouldn't want an inspirational saying on them, you know? So yeah, then after that, I decided that I wanted to finish, do a half sleeve on my front of my forearm. So I went back to him and I got this tea tattoo. It's like a traditional English teacup with sugar cubes falling out and tea falling out. You can kind of see it going around, and then the tea tag comes up on my wrist and it says tea for two. So he did that one next, and I just love it. It's totally his style with the tea, kind of graffiti-ish coming out, with the nice little green background. I loved it. With both of these tattoos, he had to work around another one that he had done, which hard to really see. Right here, I have a little word. It says sestra. I don't speak Ukrainian, but it's Ukrainian for sister. Probably one of the only tattoos I have that has a lot of meaning to me. If you watched my previous 5 facts video, you will know that my parents, I was an only child until the age of 21, and my parents adopted 4 sisters from Ukraine, all biological sisters. I am their adopted sister. But they are now my sisters, and I love them to death. And like I said, I do not speak Ukrainian, however they do. And this is my oldest sister's, well, I'm the oldest, but she is the next oldest to me, oldest sister's handwriting, and it does say sister in Ukrainian. Okay, so next, moving on. So after I got the teacup on the raccoon by Zach, I decided that maybe I should branch out a little bit and, you know, find some other artists I like besides Zach, not because I don't love Zach, but more because I would probably cover my entire body in Zach's tattoos and never have gotten one by another artist. And I just sort of felt like I had always wanted to be tattooed by a woman. I had never been tattooed by a woman previously, and I was like, this is something I want to do, and I'm going to find a woman's art that I really like, I'm going to get tattooed by her, and it was important to me. So I happened to find an amazing female tattoo artist who has a shop right around the corner from where I live currently, called Revolution Tattoo. Her name is Allie. She's fucking amazing. She has her complete own style, and I would like to one day get a tattoo in her own style. However, at the time, I wanted to sort of fill in the gaps between the raccoon and the teacup, because there were two little gaps left on both sides. So we kind of talked it out, and I decided to get two different things. The first thing that she did is this bow. It's a loosely inspired Sailor Moon bow. As you notice, the gems aren't the right color, but I wasn't sure I wanted to forever have like a Sailor Moon bow on me. I wanted something that was just like my own take on Sailor Moon. So yeah, so it's like a Sailor Moon inspired bow with some little like confetti around it, I don't know, diamonds, what have you. And then to fill in the other little gap, we did their candy hearts. One says meow, one says love, one says boo, and again with like the confetti and the little diamonds. And I think she did an amazing job. She's so nice. She's just really cool. And like I said, link in the description. You can check out some of her style. When you look at it, you'll totally understand what I mean. Like, it's kind of like double eyes and like kind of neo-traditional. I don't know, it's really cool. And I would like to one day get one done by her. So moving on to the bottom half. So again, done by Zach Brown at Other Side Tattoo in Logan Square. I just really decided I wanted a thigh tattoo, and I really wanted a mandala, lotus mandala. So I got this one. See if you can see it. Lotus mandala. And it has no particular meaning other than I think being pretty and being a lotus mandala. And I don't know, I just like it. I think the colors are really beautiful. I like how it sits on my leg. Like pretty much everything. So, anyways, so awkward to hold this and try and show you these things. So the next one I got was also by Zach. It is a bee's knee. No really description needed other than that. It's just bees on my knee. I guess kind of the significance is that I'm from Florida, and my dad my stepdad does, he's a beekeeper for fun. You know, he just makes honey and stuff for fun. And I thought it would be a really cute way, instead of getting a Florida tattoo, which I don't want to do, would be to get a bee's knee. So here's my bee's knee. It is on my knee, as you can see, bee's knee. And I don't know, I really like it. I think it's really cute, and why not? Bees are cool. So the next one might be really, really hard to show you. They're on the back of my legs. I did, I think, do a brief video about this, but they are my newest tattoos. They say stay true. Again, I just really like getting inspirational quotes tattooed on my body, I guess, to like inspire me to be strong and be awesome and whatever. So, so yeah, Zach did the lettering himself. I'm trying to get a little closer. He just drew it up while I waited. He did all of the lettering himself. And I was like, yeah, it looks great. He tattooed it on me, so nobody else has that particular font, which is pretty common if you do go to tattoo studios looking for font. They'll draw up their own font for you, which I think is totally awesome. So that is all my tattoos. You have seen them all, except for these ones, which I will never show you. So you're just gonna have to live with that. Oh, that's not true. I have one more. I lied. It's on my foot. It's very tiny. It is a paw. Here. Anyways, yeah, it's a paw on my foot, meaning behind it. I really like cats. So that's it. No other reason behind it besides I fucking love cats. So there you go. And that is everything. Woo! I hope you guys had a good time, and look at the links in the description. Subscribe if you want to see more silly videos from me, and I'll see you later, kittens. Bye. Hey guys, so I realized when I was filming my tattoo tour that I forgot one tattoo. That's what happens when you have a million tattoos. So I'm really sorry. Here's a quick add-on. It is one of the only tattoos that has, I guess, a lot of meaning besides my other band tattoo, the Elliott Smith tattoo. It is a Veruca Salt tattoo. They were one of the bands that really inspired me to start playing guitar, and I fucking love them. So if you know anything about Veruca Salt, you'll know what this means. It says "Shimmer Like a Girl," and that is one of my favorite songs of theirs, Shimmer. So here you go.